Well, Mr. Speaker, the evidence is in, and it's not good. Violent crime is up 32%. Canada's homicide rate is at the highest it's been since 2005. And gang-related killings are on the rise. And what does this Liberal government choose to do? Rather than go after criminals and gun smugglers, they're going after farmers and duck hunters. Mr. Speaker, will the minister finally admit that the Liberal soft-on-crime approach is not working and the evidence shows it has to end?
The Honourable Minister for Public Safety.
Mr. Speaker, I want to be clear that we are absolutely not targeting law-abiding gun owners. The guns that we are going after are the assault rifles that were used in Portapique and Truro in Nova Scotia. The guns that we are going after are the guns that were used at the Quebec City Mosque in Quebec City. The guns that we are going after, Mr. Speaker, are the guns that were tragically used in Polytechnique. Those are the assault rifles that we are targeting in Bill C-21, and it would just be time now for the Conservatives to stop filibustering and study this bill, debate this bill, and pass this bill so that we can end gun violence once and for all. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Member for Niagara Falls.
Speaker, these Liberals have failed to make life easier for violent criminals by repealing mandatory minimums. Many of these mandatory minimums were implemented by this Prime Minister's father. They failed to stem the tide of illegal handguns coming across the border, including those 4 breaches in Niagara. Mr. Speaker, it's been mentioned before. Violent crime is up 32%. Stats Canada now reports homicide rate is up 3%. Speaker, when will they begin protecting Canadians and end their soft approach on crime?
The Honourable Parliamentary Secretary.
Mr. Speaker, and I welcome the opportunity to talk about our very smart criminal justice policy. Mr. Speaker, serious crimes will always have serious consequences. Bill C-5 is moving past failed policies of the Conservative era, who clogged our justice system and filled our prisons with low-risk first-time offenders. Time and resources that should be devoted to fighting serious crimes, Mr. Speaker. In fact, former Supreme Court Justice Moldover, whom no one can accuse of being soft on crime, recently stressed the need for different approach to less serious offences. Our communities are not safer for it, Mr. Speaker.
Le député de Charbot-Haute-Saint-Charles.
Monsieur le Président, selon un sondage.
Mr. Speaker, according to a survey, 84% of Quebeckers are concerned about the surge in violence in the Greater Montreal area. The 2021 annual report by the Montreal Police confirms that crimes against people are up by more than 17% compared to the average over the last 5 years. Crimes are being committed with illegal firearms by criminals, not hunters. Will the Liberals finally do the right thing and deal with violent criminals, protect Canadians, and leave our hunters alone? The Honourable Minister. Mr. Speaker, I share the concerns of my colleague. That is exactly why in our fall economic update we added $138 million to provide tools and resources to interrupt the traffic of illegal weapons at our border. That's why Bill C-21 gave more tools to target criminal organizations and stop the terrorism they're visiting on communities with firearms. It's time for the Conservatives to stop their arguing about it.